Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree, continuing Tokisada's route. We're in chapter 3. Oh, sorry, frog in my throat. We're beginning chapter 3. The romance is kicking off. Even though you figure Byakuya, both Byakuya and Tokisada seem like both people who just kind of like stumble around relationships. But Tokisada just kind of threw it out there suddenly. He's just like, yo girl, marry me. And then Byakuya is like, yo, date me first. So yeah, we're gonna go on a little ice cream date with Tokisada and hopefully get to know him better. Alrighty, so let's begin the third chapter, Olympia Soda. I guess we went to Yomi. Here's Camellia. Good morning. What have you got to deliver today? One letter each to the red and blue districts. So we're gonna go for a little walk. Oh, hi Juliet. We haven't seen you in a while. We saw Paris again finally, like last episode.
How wonderful that things are going very well.
You aren't being bullied or mistreated, are you? Is everything good? I mean, not really. I mean, some people have been, like, incredulous about our letter delivery service, but they haven't, like, actively tried to stop us. They just tried to persuade against us. Everyone's been very nice so far. Thank you for worrying about me. Oh, then have you found your husband yet? Oh, we're on our way there. I don't mean to pressure you or anything. It's just, I was a bit worried. Maybe I shouldn't hide it. I mean, for all I know, she may be the one who would introduce him to me as a candidate. Alright, yeah, because Tokisada does go to the bathhouse a lot. Maybe Camellia is, like, trying to play matchmaker. More than that, there's something I want to ask her. What exactly to do on a date? You're gonna ask the maid, I guess. How about we just come here? This is a nice date spot. Eat. Oh, maybe not take a bath. You might not want to take a bath together on the first date. That's too fast. Well, I'm going out on a date today. A date? Oh my goodness. With who? With who? Please keep it a secret for now. Don't say anything to Tsukiyomi or Yosoga. I promise. It's Tokisada. Oh! Nice, very nice. He's a bit young, but that just means he has a lot of room to grow. You think? You guys are both growing together. You guys are both young and naive. I'm so relieved. You know that you're a really nice person, right? Lord Yosoga and I were worried that you get swept away by some rubbish, no-good, handsome scoundrel who treat you badly. Gotta add the handsome there. All these men might be like handsome scoundrels. But if it's Lord Tokisada, you're safe. I approve of you falling in love with him. Oh good, we got Camelia's approval. Really? Let me lend you something special for the occasion. Ta-da! This book's called 50 Ways to Gain His Love. Why you what? Why do you have this? Okay, it looks like an old school like dating magazine. Did you find this on the beach? I'm surprised it's intact. Like with all that water logging. Although the cover was torn and dirty, the image of a smiling young woman shone through clearly. That's right, I actually got it as a gift from Lord Tsukiyomi. It has all the details in it on how to make a date a success. Why does Tsukiyomi have this? If the waves brings what one seeks, I'm like, he's just like, what is this? Oh well, I'll give it to Camellia. He doesn't need ways to get a girl. Thank you. I don't know, I'm pretty sure Tsukiyomi could just rizz up anyone if he tried hard enough. Oh, okay. The plaza looks different. I'll have all the stalls. Suggested locations. An amusement park or the aquarium? These are all like modern day spots. I don't know if they have those on this island. I got an amusement park and an entertainment venue that exists in the other world. None exist on Tengu Island. Okay, she's probably like very confused then. It's like, huh? And then we got aquarium, a facility housing various aquatic life for entertainment and educational purposes. They exist in the other world, but not on Tengu Island. Alright, so this magazine is probably gonna give a lot of suggestions that you just can't really enact. I keep seeing these words over and over again, but I've never heard of them before. Or maybe they're called something different here. Could they be somewhere on this island? I was sitting on the bench in the plaza reading the book after finishing my deliveries. I don't know if they like have the technology to have an aquarium or amusement park. It takes a lot of money to like maintain that. I mean, I guess they're building a giant skyscraper shrine gate, so like maybe they could. They just have their priorities elsewhere. If you notice a lull in the conversation, take a moment to look deep into your partner's eyes. Yes, intimidate him with eye contact. Show your dominance. When the opportunity arises, be bold and reach out to hold his hand. Really? Is this what everyone does on a date? So different from what my governess told me. What did your governess teach you? It's like some old school, like, nobility dating advice. Or like marriage advice. Like, just sit still and let the husband take the reins. But there isn't anyone around who I can ask. I guess Karoba might know, but I wouldn't dare ask him. Yeah, he would just throw out jabs at you. I might have to just take the initiative. Oh, got another memory of mother. Listen carefully and promise me. Promise me that you'll find your true love and live as happily as your mother has. I just know the other half of your soul is out there, somewhere in this world. To be honest, I was a bit worried. Rather, I was very worried. I wasn't confident that I could actually love anyone properly. I need to do my best. It's my duty to find a husband within a year. Here he is, sis! I made it. I guess we got here really early. Ah! I hurriedly stashed the book inside my bag. Tokisada was standing right in front of me. I'm reading a book to rizz you up. Good day. What a wonderful afternoon it is. It sure is. The perfect day to go on a date. So, what are you hiding there? Nothing. Oh, I was just studying something. I see. You must be really studious. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. Well, I'm just happy you're here. And you get stood up. This is the first time I've ever asked anyone out on a date. I was worried that you changed your mind about coming here today and not show up at all. Well, that would be heartbreaking. I would never do something like that. Sorry, you're right. Now then, see that stall over there? Let's go. It seemed the vendor stalls had already set up while I was focused on reading the book. Not at all the stalls. Adjust my gain. Hopefully I'm not too loud. I feel like my microphone might be peaking. I wonder what they all sell. I've never seen them set up here before. Well, they all sort of go away sometime after noon. Oh, so I've never been here at the right time. That's kind of early to just like break down your shop. Maybe it gets too hot. This here is the soda stand. There are glasses of soda lined up along the stand in red, blue, yellow, green, purple, and more. They're so cute. I didn't know there were so many colors of soda. What flavor do you want? This orange one's made from passion fruit. And it tastes amazing when you top it with chocolate ice cream. Orange and chocolate. I guess. I'm not a fan of like orangey flavors, but although passion fruit, I don't know. What a passion fruit. Passion fruit would work with chocolate? Not sure. You've convinced me. Then I'll have the Olympia soda. Oh, you're getting my flavor. Olympia soda. A drink made of carbonated water, milk jelly, and peaches, often topped with ice cream. Mixing the drink turns the soda white. Huh? What's that? Please forgive me. I named one of my drinks after you without permission. It's like, I have rights to my name. I mean, it's kind of her stage name, but maybe thought it would like sell very well. You can have any drink for free, so please. I'm not gonna punish you. No, I don't mind at all if you use my name. Really? Thank you so very much. Let me top them with extra ice cream. We headed back to the bench. Oh, okay, that looks very fancy. I see. So that's Olympia soda. You know, like a bamboo straw. Looks like a lot of ice down there. It has milk jelly and peaches in it. The whole drink turns white when the ice cream melts. Tokisada proudly mixed the drink with his spoon. The white ice cream melted and turned the soda white. I have to admit, it's rather clever. I bet you're the only person here who can drink a soda named after herself. Want to try? It's really good. Oh, CG. We got a little CG. No, we're sharing ice cream. How cute. Aw. Okay. Oh, it's not a bamboo straw, it's a bamboo spoon. Tokisada scooped a part of the ice cream with a peach on it and brought it towards me, saying, thank you. Then if it's really alright, we're gonna have an indirect kiss via spoon. Please help yourself. Well then. Unable to hold back my curiosity. Oh wait, that's Tokisada. What? I ate the ice cream. What did you expect? Or did you just realize what you've just done? You gave the indirect kisses. Huh? I'm so sorry. Did you want me to take the spoon instead? No, it's alright. Just sorry. That was rude of me, wasn't it? Was it? Now that you mention it, I wasn't very mannerly myself. No, it's not about manners. It's just your lips. My lips? Did I touch his finger with my lips? I quickly took a handkerchief out of my bag and wiped my mouth. There was nothing on my mouth. Well, as long as it doesn't bother you, sis. Seems like you didn't even notice. Huh? Like, what? So, how was it? Was it good? Very good. But it does feel strange trying an ice cream float named after me. Well, I'm happy as long as you liked it. Watching you made me realize that you probably aren't used to eating out like this. I can't deny that. The only place I've actually gone to eat outside was Yosoga's. And this is the first time I've ever had ice cream with soda. Really? Wait, don't tell me you're locked up inside. Don't be like, you're like I'm locked inside Doma's love dungeon. Like, no. Bad Tokisada, don't listen to the rumors. No, I'm not imprisoned or anything, but I'm just not accustomed to being out in public. I understand what you mean. It was the same for me when I first got here. Well, I'm used to it now. Tokisada scooped a peach onto a spoon after gazing at it for some time, slowly brought it into his mouth. I've heard that all the cuisine on the island comes from the ocean. I mean, like, oh, like the recipes. Something about vendors copying recipes from books washed ashore. I heard that's how mint chocolate ice cream was made. Recipes? Everyone here really incorporates everything that drifts ashore. Speaking of which, have you ever been to Ibisaro before, Tokisada? Huh? At that moment, Tokisada clearly seemed to be flustered. Yes, I sorta know Kaden too. Oh, okay. I guess small world. Really? It's only natural that he would know him, but his reaction was... didn't bear a grudge against Canon that I knew of. But ever since that incident with the article, I decided to be wary when I was around him. Yeah, might not want to go to Ibisaro with Tokisada, because then he's just gonna write another, like, scandal article. Like, oh, Lady Olympia dating Tokisada of the Green? See, Canon's from the same secondary tier. We're around the same age, too, and he's helped me with a lot. I see. So that's how they're acquainted. You know, there are a lot of things that wash ashore, but finding a human is pretty darn rare. Did you know that I was raised on an island too? Huh? Was it the island of Japan? I stared at Tokisada for a while. He's talking about his life before coming here. I wonder if he's fine with it now. He was an outsider from a faraway land. I wasn't sure how I could approach the topic, but this was a good opportunity to delve into it more. I didn't know that. I guess that means we're similar. Did you used to swim out in the ocean and catch fish like I did? Sure did. I can actually dive pretty deep. That's great to hear. How about we go swimming next time? I like diving in the ocean too. Tokisada ran his hand over his collar. Well, to tell you the truth, I almost drowned once, so I've been scared of swimming ever since. Wait, but didn't he try swimming to, like, get back home? That's a contradiction. I mean, maybe he, like, drowned too many times, so maybe he has, like, a phobia of it now. He looked down at his cloudy white soda. He didn't seem to be lying, but I couldn't shake the feeling that he was hiding something. Did he become afraid of the ocean when you washed ashore here? I don't blame you for being scared. I almost drowned myself when I was little, so I know how you feel. You did? I used to be pretty fearless back then. If that's the case, it doesn't seem like you've changed much. Should I deny it or agree? But I actually like how brave and fearless you are, sis. Gasp. He said like. Oh my, he likes us. It was the first time anyone said it so directly to me. I'm not lying. That's how moved I was by what you said yesterday. Hearing those words cheered me up, and I decided I needed to change. Tokisada stared at me with the Olympia soda in his hands. A cross-like shape glittered in the depths of his eyes. The outsiders all have such beautiful and unique eyes. I didn't know if this is what love or romance felt like. Stared deep into his eyes. Do it, Byakuya. All I knew was that he was doing his best to show me the brightest smile he could. I wonder if he's given up on going back to his homeland. Hi, Reese here. Ladies and gentlemen, who would like to buy some Sugiura? Gasp. I jumped a little at the sound of Hyri's loud voice. Tokisada hurriedly began to drink his soda. We can, talk more later. Just sure. That's right. We were talking about swimming. Can we have another date tomorrow? We can meet at the beach. Okay, we're just gonna, like, hang out in the sand. You can swim and I can relax on the sand. That's fine with me. But, are you sure you're gonna have fun? You'll just be sitting out on the beach. I think it'll be really fun. Is that so? You just want to see Byakuya in a swimsuit. Just when I was about to take a sip of my orange passion fruit soda. Good day, Lady Olympia. Who dis? I was at a sudden loss for words. It was the first time I had ever been approached so kindly by someone here in the square. Thank you for all you do. Because of your blessing, the sun shines as brightly as always. Who is this? Oh, wait. Please forgive my rudeness. I am Fuso of the Fuchsia. Wait, is this a new character? Fuso, pleased to meet you. It must have been surprising when the sun disappeared so suddenly back then. I'm sorry to have scared everyone. I'll do my best to make sure nothing like that happens again. Your words are truly a blessing to us. If there is a goddess in this world at all, then surely it would be you. You flatter me. It has a name, but like, he has no portrait. So of the fuchsia. I guess that's like kinda like on point. It is not mere flattery. Ha ha ha. Then again, I suppose it isn't much to be praised by old bones like myself. Oh, is this like an old person? Maybe I should give him old person voice. The mulberry-colored eyes above his smile were gentle. He's an elder. All he did was speak to me like a normal person. You couldn't imagine how happy that made me. I actually visited Tenyo Island once a long time ago. Oh, did you? Huh? Gasp. It is my pride and joy to say I was able to see the island, even once. Wait, that means... Was he one of the men? Oh, doctor. Lord Fuso, there you are! I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. Got a doctor? Is the doctor gonna take you away, old man? Ah, doctor, one moment, I will be right with you. Fuso responded to the man, then turned towards me. Maiden of the White, Lady Olympia, I pray that you will continue to bring this island the blessings of the sun. So yeah, if you visited the island, did he like maybe possibly have a relationship with one of the women there? Coulda like, I mean, if he's old, maybe he's Byakuya's grandpa. Doesn't know it though. With that, he gave a deep bow and left. Was I hearing things just now? He said he's been to Tenyo Island. I mean, the ladies have to like, right? Like, it seems like that's how Byakuya's mom met her father. He just kind of washed ashore. He's like, ooh, a man. Looks like a lot of people worship you, sis. Huh? Oh, that was the first time anyone's spoken to me like that. If anything, most everyone here is scared of me. Of a mint chocolate loving goddess? I gave a little chuckle. For your information, Olympia doesn't eat mint chocolate or drink cute sodas like these. Only Byakuya does. Is she not real? I wouldn't put it that way. I am Olympia, but I never spoke to anyone or looked them in the eye. That was my way of maintaining appearances. I'm sorry, that must have sounded rude. I do understand what you're trying to say. I mean, Olympia is there for the people, right? She is worshipped and at times feared by the masses, and she still selflessly prays to her goddess. Tokisada's voice was sullen, and it seemed like he was looking at something far away. Tokisada? Oh, was that too much? But you know, I like you no matter who you are, sis. Is it common to say like so casually and openly? Oddly enough, it sounded very natural. The only problem was I wasn't sure how to respond. I have reservations for a hot bath later today. What about you, sis? I need to check on my letterbox, so I'll go with you. Well then, let's have a stroll around before we hop on a carriage. This shrine gate's called the Ama no Miyashira, right? The big old skyscraper gate. Why do they need something so big? That's what I heard. I was told it's being built for Lord Hiriko. I didn't think it was a shrine gate at first because of how huge and oddly shaped it is. Yeah, no, it has like 3 points. It's like they needed like a supporting pillar or something. Now that you mention it, I recall the shrine gate at the stage where I danced. And this is all made of human souls, and it was a little disturbing. I still can't believe humans turn into show after they die. Is it different where you come from, Tokisada? Where I come from in Japan, we buried the dead. It's the same on Tenyu Island as well. Really? I guess our islands are similar. I held back from expressing the thought that I wanted to visit Japan one day. I know, it's a little hard to do that. Tokisada can't go beyond the huge whirlpool at the edge of the ocean. This place isn't Japan, but it's really interesting how some things are like it. I think it's because what's drifted here. I see. If so, I wonder if there's a way I can be of use since I drifted here too. The sullen voice that muttered this was so lonely that I didn't know what to say. I'm sorry. That was strange, wasn't it? Just forget what I said. You know, I wouldn't mind knowing more about you, sis. Me? Like what? I know. There's something that's really been bothering me. Is it true that Lord Doma created the Solar Link? Why did he need to make it in the first place? I always wondered that every time I see a dance. I mean, he uses it as like a replacement for the ladies of the white, right? Because there's not that many of them left to dance for the sun. Everyone seems to accept it as a matter of fact, but I want to know a bit more about it. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of weird how he just managed to do that. Like, I just made a way to power the sun with souls. Like, okay. Matter of fact, I looked up at the towering gate. I wonder what Tokisada heard from everyone about the Red Calamity. I can only assume that everyone spoke about the incident in a negative way. Not that there's a way to return, though. All I could do was look from here. Tokisada can't go back to his homeland either. We were completely different, yet sometimes I felt as though Tokisada and I were oddly alike. Since neither of us could go back, maybe I can talk to him about it. Have you heard about the Red Calamity before? Huh? I'm sorry. Did I ask something that brought up bad memories? It's fine, you don't need to. Doesn't feel like he's trying to change the subject. If he really is a possible candidate to become my husband, I should be able to tell him about it. I mean, if it's a traumatic experience, you don't need to overshare. And if he's scared about what he hears, then he probably won't love me after all. I mean, what happened wasn't your fault. Like, Tokisada, would you mind if I shared something with you? I've been thinking that it's time for me to sort things through in my mind. Of course, I'll listen to anything you have to say. Thank you. I straightened up and took a deep breath. Tenyu Island was a sanctuary that no one was allowed to enter. There are even whirlpools around the island that bar anyone from coming close. But one night, 13 years ago, some people suddenly appeared on the island's shores. I guess they were lucky enough to get past the whirlpools. I don't know, like, how determined they were to get through, like... Or maybe someone told them the way? Lucky for them, but not for us. The women of the white were so frightened by the invasion that they committed suicide. When the men tried to leave, they were pulled into the whirlpools and later washed up on Tengu Island as corpses. Wonder why they risked so much just for that. The women of the white guarded and worshipped the sun, offering prayers as part of their duties. Sorry. Frog in my throat. With the women of the white gone from Tenyu Island, the sun began to fade. It was then that Doma stepped in. As an outsider, he used his knowledge and power to come up with an idea to feel the sun was show. He created the link in order to do so. The sun was gradually able to shine because of his intervention, but for it to stay stable, it still needed prayers from a woman of the white. So when I reached 16, I stepped onto that stage for the first time. With the last of the darkness finally dispelled, the sun could shine as brightly as it does today. Oh yeah, that was like fairly recently then. People must have been like living in fear all those years. I see. I didn't know that. Tokisada staggered back slightly. Is he scared of us now? I sort of heard about it before, but it was just a rumor. I made you talk about all this again. Must have brought back so many painful memories for you. I'm so sorry. But now things make sense. Are you scared of me now? Huh? Why would I be? Ah. Suddenly, a small bud appeared deep inside my heart. Ah, she's fallen in love. It's like someone understands me and doesn't judge me or fear me because of circumstances out of my control. You don't scare me at all. You didn't do anything wrong, you know. You really did well. Living through all that alone. Does he have tears in his eyes? His eyes are shimmering. Gasp. I was awed by the fact that Tokisada was actually shedding tears in front of me. It must have been painful, but still. You really did well. Doing your best for everyone. Well... I'm sorry. It's just that I don't have any friends here, so... Just gonna start bawling. I left all my friends and allies back in Japan. That's why. What am I saying? It looked like Tokisada was confused. But I could feel his tears gently dropping onto the small bud in my heart. Oh no. The tears of the man. It's pulling you in. Say like, yeah, a girl's tears, like, might stir some feelings in a man as well. No, it's the opposite. But I'm really not scared of you at all, sis. I may not be from this island, but nothing about you is bad. You're pure white and beautiful. Thank you. I took out my handkerchief and gently pressed it to his face under his right eye. Oh, you're too nice. I'm sorry. You're gonna burst into more tears. Don't you worry. I then brought the handkerchief to his other eye. I'm gonna start babying him. Byakuya's gonna become mommy. His long, wet eyelashes and the unique crosses deep in his eyes were shimmering. This is the first time I've seen a man cry. Yeah, they tend to bottle it up. I knew that it would be rude to Tokisada, but I felt like I had just found a new treasure. I bet someone pathetic like me can't possibly be your husband. That's not true. Like, she likes it. Byakuya mommy here. My mouth moved before I could think. I'm happy about what you said just now. Huh? You're really kind, Tokisada. Stop it. You're gonna make me cry again. Let's find a carriage and go to Yomi. He's like, I'm tired of just bawling. Like, stop looking at me like this. Oh, in the carriage. Awkward silence. Neither of us said a word inside the carriage. We sat in silence, facing each other, sneaking glances every so often. Okay, this is your chance, Byakuya. Stare deep into his eyes. Strangely, I didn't feel uncomfortable. Maybe it was because I felt like I understand Tokisada a little better. As we got out of the carriage, we still didn't exchange any words. Might have both been waiting for the other to start conversation. Oh, that's... Asuo was shining shoes under the great clock. Judging by the customer's hair, he must be part of the blue class. This is the blue person that's come here to shine his shoes, or maybe he has other business. Oh, Asuo, he's so cute. He's so cute. How is this for the finish, good sir? Humph. Not bad, I suppose. This is like so haughty, might as well be Riku. That'll be 300 yen. Oh. What? You think I'm going to pay you? No, you can't just get services for free. Oh, he's gonna manipulate the class system in his favor. Oh no. But sir, I just shined your shoes. You should be happy you were able to shine my shoes with those ugly color traits of yours. What a horrible person. I began walking towards them when I suddenly saw Tokisada walk ahead of me. Wait, I cannot overlook what you just said. That young boy there fulfilled his duty. You owe him for his services. Okay, Tokisada showing his manly side. Seeing such a change in Tokisada made me fall silent. This wasn't the same boy who was crying earlier. You're that outsider. Amakusa Shiro Tokisada of the Green. Lord Tokisada, you're an outsider, yet you're defending this unsightly brat? You, I, and Lady Olympia of the White stand high above this common peasant. That doesn't mean we can step on them. Then again, you are of the green, which is inferior to me as a blue. But you are an outsider. He's trying so hard to, like, flaunt his class, but he's like, wait, outsiders are considered gods. I can't believe there are people who actually think this way. From talking to Karoba and Asaha, I had a slight idea of what they had to endure. Come on, let's be honorable here and just pay the little boy. Like, you don't try to throw your class around to get free stuff. That just makes you look poor. Like, hey, you can't even pay. But this man was looking down even on Tokisada. I see. It is true that your color class is higher than mine or this child's. If so, as someone who stands above others, you should be protecting and leading those below you like a real man. Yes. I know. It's scummy of a person to just expect free stuff. Like, if he's a leader, he should act like one. Huh? That is the duty of those with greater means. Oh, what a foolishly stupid thing to say. There's no need to lead those in Yomi. Then, it's out of economic necessity that you're swindling this child out of his earnings? Or have you deluded yourself into thinking this is right in the eyes of God? No, Lord Hiroko. Ugh. I can hardly believe my ears. I looked at his face from the side and saw beauty in his bold strength. Your behavior is unacceptable of a man of high rank. Leave the money he deserves and be gone. Just because you're an outsider doesn't mean you can... Be gone. To take it. Be grateful you got anything. We'll remember this. Put your reputation down in the dumps. Tokisada picked up the money strewn over the ground and handed it to Asaha. Here you go. Would you mind shining my shoes too sometime? Sure. I mean, thank you very much. I've seen you around the bathhouse before. I don't think we've spoken much. Yes, sir. Oh, he's so scared. Tokisada, this is Asaha. He's my youngest friend, as well as Karoba's, and I think Yosuka's too. And maybe Karoba's an illegitimate child, but he was joking, but yeah, it does really look similar. Is that so? Then, would you mind being my friend too? Huh? But... Don't worry, Asaha. Tokisada may be from above, but you can trust him. I suddenly realized. Don't worry, Asaha. She may be from above, but you can trust her. He said the exact same words as Karoba did back then. Or I said the exact same words. They're the only supportive words I can offer after what just happened. And now I can see why Karoba said it back then, too. Good day. My name is Asaha. I'm pleased to meet you. Asaha. You can call me Tokisada. Pleased to meet you, too. Here's to, Asaha jumped back a bit as he was about to shake Tokisada's hand. As an impulse, oh no. Don't worry, you're not gonna sully his hand. I'm sorry. My hand's dirty with shoe wax and polish. That doesn't bother me at all. We're just going to the bathhouse right now. Let's clean it up. Tokisada gave a bright smile and grabbed hold of Asaha's hand tightly. Oh. He's good with kids. That's a green flag. Why don't we have some ice cream at Yosuga's when you're on your break? I gave a soft chuckle. What is it? Did I say something wrong? I actually asked him the other day if we can go out for ice cream too. Maybe we can go next time since you have your bath reservation today, Tokisada. That's right. Then let's get a bite next time. Asa nodded quickly at his suggestion. Gonna entice the little boy with some ice cream. Well, I'll see you again, Asaha. See you. Thank you for helping Asaha back there. I was just about to intervene. I had a feeling you would. Not that everyone on the surface is horrible, but seeing that in person is so upsetting. Tokisada looked outside of the hall with a bitter smile. Well, the old me would have, probably just turned a blind eye to it. And just, don't want to make waves. Or when you're not sure where you stand. Really? I looked at him in disbelief. Seeing his sudden self-contempt was a stark contrast to the person I saw defending Asaha just a moment ago. Yesterday, you said that you wanted to make some changes. And you've changed me. My eyes opened wide and I stood in silence. I respect your courage to express what you want, and I respect your initiative to take action to fulfill it. You're just flattering me. I only... About what I said back at the plaza. It's been 2 years since I drifted to this island. Until recently, I haven't been able to muster any courage for myself. I've seen people on the surface ridicule those in Yomi countless times. It was irritating, but I just assumed that was the way things were. Then on this island, it was just accepted. That's what I thought too. But you were so excited to make changes, it just made me want to laugh. Was I that enthusiastic? Enough that I couldn't take my eyes off you. What? I was at a loss for words again. Gonna make her embarrassed. What should I do at a time like this? I'll flirt. I couldn't recall anything written about this kind of situation in the book Camellia lent me. In any case, I decided to think about what I could do myself and to act on it. After all, it's pretty embarrassing to say things when I haven't accomplished anything. Oh, finally a choice. Do your best or you'll do fine, Tokisada. The correct answer is to the more exuberant one. You'll do fine, Tokisada. Alright, that points in that direction. I'm sure you'll do fine, Tokisada. Sis. I'm happy I have a great ally on my side now. Let's both do our very best. Tokisada gave a chuckle. I think it's about time. As we headed down the corridor, we saw Yusoga walking towards us. Oh, nice to see you two. Actually, Sis and I went on a date for the first time today. Oh, that's great to hear. Yes. Looks like Camellia kept her promise to not tell anyone about the date. Or maybe he's just feigning. Maybe he's just really good at feigning surprise. Yusoga gave me a reading about my future love. Seeing him find out about our date was pretty embarrassing. You do need to find a good husband. So you should keep dating others as much as possible. Oh, that's kind of a... like, in front of the guy I'm currently dating, it's like, oh yeah, you should try some other men too. What? Wait, isn't that too harsh? Are you saying I'm not good enough? I'm not saying you are no good, Tokisada. I simply suggested that she try different kinds of sweets and choose the one that she likes the most. Am I gonna become a man-eater? Like, do I really need to go around just trying out different men? First, take a small sample. Test its aroma and texture to see if it's something you like. You didn't mention something like that before. Well, it still sounds like you don't see me as a good candidate for her. He's like, pouting. You are overthinking it, Tokisada. Do not mistake modesty for servility. Why don't you serve yourself to her and say that you are the absolute sweetest, so she can enjoy you to her heart's content? Like, that's a weird thing to say. Come here. He's 17. Like, hold your horses here. So stop saying things like that. Tokisada looked at me with a timid expression after his exchange with Yosoga. Says, do you want to try other sweets too? Huh? Oh, another choice. Maybe I do. Let's not choose that one. That's a bad choice. I want to taste you first. That's the embarrassing option, but I guess that's the right one. I want to taste you first, Tokisada. Come here. Let me give you a lick. Alright. That's embarrassing. Well, I want to taste you first. Oh. Oh my. What an intoxicating response. Yosoga! And you too, sis. Stop teasing me. I'm not trying to tease you. Really. This is a really weird way to say this. How fresh it is to see the blush of innocence. I take it you have not held hands yet. Like I said, stop it already. I did everything I could, you know. How scandalous. Hand holding. I quietly chuckled to myself. We did share ice cream on a spoon. Seeing him blush and defend himself like that was so cute. I was surprised by his sudden proposal, but I guess this was just him being honest. You're laughing too, sis? You're gonna hurt his pride. I'm sorry. It's just that you're so cute, so... Oh, that's really gonna hurt his pride. Not a good choice of words to say to a younger man. What? Oh. I'm going to my room. Wait. No. I hurriedly grabbed Tokisada's arm. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Just want to pinch your cheekies. I know it sounds like an excuse, but I really do think you're cute. And, well... I've never actually dated anyone before. So I don't really know what to say on a date. It must have sounded so rude of me, didn't it? I'm very sorry. You don't need to apologize. But I did have a lot of fun today. Thank you for inviting me out on a date. That ice cream float was so delicious. Tokisada looked away as if embarrassed. Suddenly. Then how about the beach tomorrow? Yes, I'll go. We should meet there around the same time as today. Sounds good. I'll be waiting. Alright, did good enough for a second date. Good job, Tokisada. With that, he waved at me and walked away down the hall. You two are so pure-hearted. It's almost embarrassing to watch. I'm embarrassed too, you know. Well, at least you found a potential candidate. I suppose. I couldn't seem to laugh about it yet. It's really fun being with Tokisada as a friend. Not sure if it's romantic love yet. The bud inside me was still very small. I doubt I can say with confidence that I actually love him. I meant to rile up Tokisada and spur him to action, but what I said applies in the reverse, you know. Huh? What I mean is that Tokisada may choose another woman over you, if he finds her to be more delicious. Are you telling him to cheat? Gasp. Oh no. Now Byakuya's... Yeah, I guess Byakuya didn't factor that in. She's like, well, I could choose anyone, so... But yeah. But that could mean they can choose someone else too. Then again, I doubt that you see him seriously yet. Perhaps he's more of a cute kitten or puppy in your eyes. I looked away as if it felt like he was reading my mind. I'm simply trying to cheer you on. I want you to attain happiness and enjoy the freedom of finding the one you love. Listen carefully and promise me. Promise me that you'll find your true love and live as happily as your mother has. I almost forgot. I actually visited Tenyu Island once a long time ago. From Fuso of the fuchsia. Thank you, Yosoga. For now, I'll try my best to get to know Tokisada a little more. Oh, and just so you're aware, I'm going down to see Tsukiyomi now. Tsukiyomi has left for the island. Oh, again? Seems to go there a lot. Again? He usually just wanders off without a word, but this time he left a message for you. That he will return tomorrow after picking some flowers. Is that symbolic or? Well, in that case, I'll come back. No letters to deliver. I guess I should head back to the manor. What the elderly man said before is still on my mind. As I was about to walk to Yomotsu Hirasaka. Lady Olympia! Who dis? A woman with brown hair called out to me. The reflected sheen on her hair appeared slightly green. Oh! It looks like she's pregnant. Under her loosely fitted dress with a large belly. Nice to meet you. My name is Matsuba. I was hoping you could deliver a letter for me. Are you able to deliver to any district? Why, of course. I can deliver anywhere on the island. Thank goodness. She handed me an envelope. This is to number 102 in the Ko district. It's around the middle street facing the wharf. I'll make sure it gets there, but... Just so you know, all the letters are inspected by the Kodawari before they can be delivered. So the letter would be delivered tomorrow. Is that alright with you? Absolutely, I am in no rush. She smiled serenely, and I noticed the mark on her cheek. Oh, is she tattooed? Is she a criminal? Is it because of the baby? Is she here for the same reason as Kaina? She didn't look like someone who would commit a crime, but of course it would be foolish of me to assume so. A baby in Yomi. Did she get pregnant while on the surface? Seeing her large belly and vivid mark on her cheek was making it hard to avoid wondering about what she had been through. The letter's to my parents, so I'm sure they will send a response to me soon. I live at the prisoner's dormitory near the slope, so I'm afraid I must ask you to deliver the response to me there. Don't worry about it. I'll bring their letter back to you as soon as possible. Thank you very much. She gave me a deep bow, then took her leave. Alright, back to the surface. Back to the manor. Oh, hi, Daifuku.
Welcome back, Hibe. How was your date with Lord Tokisada?
I'm home, Daifuku. I had a really interesting drink today, and found out that there's an ice cream float named after me.
Oh, how surprising.
I'll take you there one day so you can have a taste too.
I cannot wait.
I actually visited Tenyo Island once, a long time ago. I don't think maybe you might be related to Byakuya. It's Byakuya's grandpa. We don't know that, but... I never saw a man on the island aside from Tsukiyomi. He seems so gentle and kind. I doubt he's lying, but... Mother. I went out on a date for the very first time. He suddenly asked for my hand in marriage. But the date was really fun, I think. Am I able to love someone properly? Am I capable of being loved? Alright, next chapter. The Katana and the Flower. Okay. Oh, that was a long, that was a long chapter. That was a nice date. And then, but it got a little heavy at the end with like, oh, gotta deliver a letter. The pregnant lady's letter is like, so you get... I don't like how people just get banished or executed just for, like, being in love. Alrighty. So we'll end things off here. I gotta, like, blow my nose bad. I feel like I've been, like, sniffling this whole time. Just dragging it up and down. Alrighty, so... yeah, I'll take a little breaky break here. I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.